While dogs have been domesticated over thousands of years, so-called domestic cats aren't actually that far removed genetically from their wildcat relatives. According to a study by Washington University's Genome Institute, the cats we share our homes with retain many of the hunting, sensory, and digestive traits of their wild kin. As few as 13 genes may separate domestic cats from their ancestors, and biologists have noted that cats don't meet all the criteria for domestication and may best be described as exploited captives, according to a 2016 Scientific World Journal article. So, we've taken an animal with an instinctual need to engage its highly evolved senses and confined it to a predictable, artificial environment with little to no enrichment whatsoever. In turn, our cats tend to respond in one of two ways. They act out, or they don't act at all, instead sleeping much of the day away. Interestingly, for cats that act out, whether it's through aggression or elimination outside the litter box, among other unwanted behaviors, veterinarians and feline behaviorists often recommend environmental enrichment. In other words, simply give your cat something to do, such as introducing daily training sessions, implementing food foraging techniques, and learning how to engage all types of cats in appropriate play. Many also suggest providing cats with outdoor opportunities, such as stroller rides, leashed walks, or access to outdoor enclosures known as catios. For example, when Laura noticed a trend of more and more indoor cats venturing outside in a variety of ways, she discovered that some cat owners felt it was unfair or even cruel to deprive their beloved pets of access to fresh air and sunshine, while others were strapping their cats into harnesses as a result of a veterinary recommendation or a realization that their pets required something that an indoor lifestyle simply couldn't provide. As Laura learned more about how indoor cats can blossom and actually overcome mental and physical ailments when allowed outdoor time, it inspired her to launch AdventureCats.org, the first resource that provides information on how to enjoy the great outdoors with your cat. As Adventure Cat social media followers grew to hundreds of thousands, Laura discovered that countless people were already adventuring with their cats, or were curious about how they could share the sights, scents, and sounds of nature with their feline friends to give them a full life. She interviewed numerous conscientious cat owners who saw how their cats were fascinated by the world outside the window, or simply struggling to adapt to living in a small space or deal with their excess energy. These cat owners told her that giving their cat the opportunity to go outside and truly be a cat, to explore, stalk, prowl, and experience the world, transformed their animals. The cats were stimulated and more active, and in turn, they were happier and healthier. While venturing outdoors certainly isn't a cure-all for what ails every feline, it's been widely researched and accepted by veterinary and feline behavioral experts that indoor life can be detrimental to cats' mental and physical health. By trapping our cats indoors, taking away their choices, and depriving them of opportunities to tap into their natural instincts, we're preventing them from truly being cats. Luckily, cat owners can be responsible and compassionate caregivers while still allowing their cherished pets to be the wild animals they are at heart. However, to do this, we must first learn how to see and experience the world as our cats do. Because while we may think we've created the ideal feline home, the reality may be very different from a cat's perspective. That's why each chapter of this book begins by detailing the drastically antithetical viewpoints a cat owner and a cat may have about the same issue. Because once we understand the cat's point of view, we can then start making changes in our cat's environments, as well as in our interactions with our feline friends to improve their happiness and well-being. We must also dispel the myths that harm our indoor cats, such as the widely held belief that they live twice as long as outdoor cats, the idea that declawed cats can live normal, healthy lives, and the notion that all cats crave physical affection from their caregivers, among many others. Throughout these pages, you'll be introduced to scientific evidence and first-hand accounts from cat owners that will challenge your long-held beliefs about felines and will inspire you to take strides to make your own cat's life more fulfilling and enjoyable. Each chapter of this book will delve into a particular aspect of indoor cats' lives and reveal not only how